Hey guys, welcome back to Educational Evolution, and this time I have another interesting teaching related one. This one is known as CoPilot, and it's very similar to Teachermatic, but this one was one that actually I was told about regarding the teaching and learning with digital and innovations forum within our college environment. So I'd just like to go through it and share it with you guys. It seems a bit interesting because last time I used it, these free trial generations were not here, so I believe they've already pushed like an upgrade system, like a lot of the AI software have and applications. So let's go into Unit Planner. I could do just let's get started. So what I want to do is let's see. The unit name can be Unit 6 Digital Graphics. This is what I do with my level 2 games, level 2 IT students, and this is level 2 Information Technology, or IT for short. Then if I press next, so some of the units I should cover. So here you'd get aspects such as, what you may want to do is look at the learning spec, and then you can just do the objectives. So you know what, that's what I'm going to do. So as you can see, what I've done is I've got the spec for this course. I'm just going to plug them in and see what I can get. So here are the learning aims. So let's see, aims and objectives. I'll push them in here like so. And then if I go into what the units should cover, what I will do is, let's see, I'll just do this first part, like so. There we go. And you know what, I'll take off B and C just because I'm talking about task A. Okay, so then let's final steps, and I want to do this I'll do it in 5 lessons. So then it's going to create. So as you can see, it has broken it down. So what I will do is, you know what, let's just talk about, we'll start on day 1, make it, nice and easy. So it's given me right off the bat the lesson overview. So the lessons and objectives similar to Bloom's once again. And then I can open up objectives. Then I can open up essential questions, so I'll let them load. It also gives me an AI recommendation on video graphics to watch. And then what I can actually do, for example, imagine I was ill or something, I can press a lesson plan and I can get an educational handout. So let these load up, and whilst they're doing that, I can introduce the objectives. So, they've got the learning overview, the learning objectives. So demonstrate, explain, identify, utilize, and produce. So it goes up the stages of Bloom, and then some essential questions. So maybe at the end of a session, as a recap, here are some things that you can add. So this is brilliant because it looks like you can start adding these into your schemes of learning, etc. And it's a fantastic way to integrate new work, especially if you're on a tight deadline, with how teaching is, where you have to do everything but essentially the teaching. It's useful that you can have nice base ideas to work off that you can maybe iterate and improve on later. At the end of the day, what I tell my students is AI is not meant to replace, it's meant to aid. So if by doing this, it's gonna help you develop yourself at a foundation level, and then you just finish up the rest of it. So let's have a look at the lesson plan. Hopefully it's loaded. And then the educational handout. I see they've loaded here. So let's press day 1 lesson plan PDF first. So as you can see, it creates it as a PDF. So aims, objective, possible material needed, anticipatory set, what explaining generally how to start off, modeled practice, guided practice, independent practice, common areas of struggle, and closure. So, a very fantastic and in-depth way, especially for developing teachers, on how to structure a lesson plan as a base template. And then the second part is the physical handout if I wanted to give to a student so they can remember. Some students, for the sake of differentiation and inclusion, we may want to give them handouts because students may prefer to take things in physically where they have notes to take care of, because some students can't take it all mentally. So this is nice and it aids students exactly for that sense. Okay, let's go back into here. And then there's context builder, but I won't press onto that because I've never really used it. And yeah, that's essentially it. As you can see, there are quite a few things around here, but I won't go through all of them because I'd like you guys to try it out and see how good or decent, if any of them are. This one looks quite interesting, PowerPoint generator or parents email, save yourself the trouble. So yeah, once again, do test out CoPilot if you're a teacher, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.